What up, YouTube? Go to Golly1 back with another video playing MX versus ATV Legends. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I got you guys on the whoops video today. We're going to show you guys a little bit on how I've been hitting these whoops. Hopefully this could help. Maybe you guys could help out too in the comments below. I'm not 100% the best at the whoops, but I mean, I do manage to get through them decently. But so first off, we're at 2024 Anaheim A1. I'm going to show you guys starting off at each track on how I hit these whoops at each track. But for the first set of whoops right here at A1, I'm going to be holding back on both sticks right here. And of course it all depends on how you come into the whoops, right? How you're coming into them, when you're holding back on the sticks. So I've noticed with these whoops right here, coming around, holding back on the left stick until you start to hit the whoops a little bit, that's when I'll pull back on the right stick. You want to watch out though, because he'll start jumping. You got to kind of manage it. These second set of whoops right there, I literally jump through the second set of whoops. But not too bad, right? Holding back on the sticks. Once you get that timing down, coming out, clutch, boosting, boom, holding back on the left stick, about the beginning, like 2 whoops into the beginning of these whoops right here, is when I'm pulling back on the right stick. Is when I'm starting to pull back on the right stick right there. So I'm coming around, clutch boosting out, left stick back, right stick back about right there, back where I was, probably like 2-3 whoops in the beginning. And you'll get that smooth flow every time. See him just grooving across. If he starts hopping, then let off the gas, give a little break, a nose tap, L2, to make it dive, and get back up in there. See, nice smoothing. Once you get towards the end, kind of let off the sticks, like the last whoop, let off the sticks, and he'll jump right over that last whoop, nice and smooth. See how he just jumps right over the last sticks? Boom, right there. These whoops, I probably should be hitting the same way, honestly. I just haven't had the time to really mess with these whoops a whole lot. This is just how I've been hitting them. I'll be hopping in through them like that. I'll be jumping through them, literally, finding the right little rut on the whoops. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Let me show you guys one more time here. See, that time I was jumping through. You got to kind of manage the bike, see where the bike's going. If you start jumping through, let off the gas, try to hit a rut and jump through them. That's literally probably the best thing you can do. You start jumping through them, hit a rut and jump through them. See, that's how I've been doing it, is literally jumping through them. But that first section, I'll literally just coast through them. I've been having some success trying to coast through them, but let me see here. See, it's a little rough. It's a little slow. Alright, boys, there's A1. Let me get you guys over to the next one. San Francisco, I believe. Oops. Yeah, these whoops are definitely a little tricky. Sorry guys, my bad. Just replying on the Discord real quick. Alright, boys. So let me get you over here to these whoops real quick. We're actually right here. This is San Francisco, second track of the DLC for the 2024. And this is how I hit these whoops right here every time. See, coming off this triple, I'm literally jumping through these whoops right here, trying to send it. Coming around, getting some good speed, clutch boosting out, boom, hitting that first jump. What I'm doing on that first jump is I'm holding up on the left stick, and I'm holding down on the right stick. Let me see. And about midway through, I'm pulling back on the left stick, trying to hit a rut so I can coast through like that, or either I'll coast through them like that, or I'll jump through and find a good section and just jump through them. I usually hit these ones pretty clean. I'll get it like in 2 jumps, 2 or 3 jumps. Most of the time it's about 3 jumps. There we go, there's a good one. And then you just start to mess with it. Once you find that good flow, like, you'll start jumping through them. But like I said, I'm not the best at these whoops yet. If you guys have any advice or know of anything, you guys want to share it with everybody in the comments below, please do so. But as for now, this is how I've been hitting these whoops, and honestly, it's been getting me through these whoops pretty fast. I'll jump right through these whoops on San Francisco. Just trying to show you guys. I'll just play with the bike a little bit up in the air, try to hit a good rut. I know it seems kind of hard, but it all depends on how you take off on this first jump. That's going to predict your outcome on the whole whoop section. And of course, you can try to just coast right through them. Yeah, it's a little rough. See, you can't hold back on like both sticks on this one. Well, you can, but you're just gonna be jumping like crazy. So you're better off just trying to jump it. So what I'm doing is like I'm seat bouncing that first little whoop right there, and I'm just sending them through it, and then just kind of like scrubbing my way through them. I hope this helps, fellas. That's how I hit my whoops at 2024 San Francisco. Let's go hit the next one. We got San Diego up next. San Diego is definitely a little tricky. Same way with San Francisco. Same way with A1. My bad. You could either just smash through these whoops, or you can jump through them as well. Here we go, right here. So boom, we're right here. We're coming through the section. We got a nice little groove going. I usually like to pull back on both sticks right there. Let me see. We're gonna have to hit this section pretty good. And honestly, this whoop section really depends on how you come out of this corner and how you hit these jumps right here. Honestly, this whoop section right here is how you come out of this corner, and if you hit that next little section right there, you hit it nice and smooth and have some good speed going into these whoops, you can coast right through them. See, that's just me holding back on both sticks. That was me coasting right there on both sticks, holding back. He'll start jumping, but let off the gas and then kind of push the nose end down with the left stick, and then give a little tap with the brake L2, and you'll kind of measure that out, and you can kind of jump through them too, just like how I'm doing right there. I usually like to jump through these whoops right here, to be honest. I like to jump through them, but if I have a good run on this corner and I have a good speed, like to where I can just pull back on both triggers, I'll just zoom right through them, if you know what I mean. I'll zoom right through these whoops. I'll just glide right across them. Let me see. I'm not getting it for some reason. Yeah, these whoops are definitely a little tricky. See how I'm jumping through it? It's just going, flowing. That's usually how I hit these, to be honest. I'll get lucky sometimes and hit it nice and smooth with both triggers back, and it'll glide right through. I'm just not getting it though. Don't want to waste too much time on that, but we're gonna go ahead and hit the next one. We got San Diego. We just did San Diego. We're gonna hit A2. A2. All right, boys. So with this whoop section right here, wait, where we at? Oops. I'm so confused right now. Right here, boom. We're coming around this first corner right here, or second corner, sorry. These are like damn near rollers, so we're having to like jump through these. Not necessarily like you can kind of like roll through them like some whoops, but honestly, I'm jumping through these right here. I'm seat bouncing and I'm jumping through these. And what I mean by seat bouncing is before this jump right here, I'm hitting the left stick up and right stick down, and that's causing me to like kind of like stiffen the bike up a little bit. I guess it's not necessarily a seat bounce, because seat bouncing is when you're jumping through the jump and it's sending you even farther. But yeah, this is how I'm hitting these whoops right here. Same with this section right here. I'm jumping through them. This first section of whoops right here, I'm jumping through them, trying to find a good rhythm through those whoops. These whoops are definitely a little tricky on here, but once you start to get the hang of them, starting to jump through them, it'll work out pretty smooth. I hope this helps you guys out. There is one with Arlington where it's just pushing back on both sticks, hitting these sections of whoops too as well, pushing back on both sticks. Before you hit those whoops, there's like a little section, like a little jump, like a double or something that you go over, and then you go into the whoops. You got to hit that smoothly and have some good speed going into these whoops, holding back on both sticks, and that's gonna zoom you right through these whoops. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I have to. Okay, we're gonna kind of try to hurry this up a little bit, but let's see here. See this jump, little double, triple something we got right here. Set a marker. So I usually like to take the inside right here because I don't like to get too much speed going over this jump right here, or otherwise I'll be jumping through the whoops. I'll be sending them through the whoops. But what I like to do is try to take this inside, get a little bit of speed, and then clutch boost, jump over this jump right here. Take this inside right, clutch boost over that, and then just hold back on both sticks. As I get closer to the end, I'll hold L2 with both sticks back, holding the gas and holding L2 as well, just to slow me down to get in that corner, because sometimes you might have too much speed, but L2 will slow you down. You'll hear my bike, it'll bog down, I go dun 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 dun, and it'll just get me perfect into that corner every time. Hear how the bike changes its sound? But usually that's what I do to slow me down if I got too much speed. What I'm doing is holding back on both sticks through these whoops right there. But sometimes, let's say you just get out of hand and you have to jump through them or something. You just start jumping through them like normal, like how I showed you guys earlier. But these set of whoops right here feel good, just holding back on both sticks, not having to really do too much, just holding back on the both sticks. Super fun set of whoops to hit. Probably my favorite set of whoops. Just gonna check real quick just to make sure we ain't missing anything else. What we got? Glendale's whoops. Yes, Glendale's whoops are a good one. Let's go hit Glendale real quick, and I'll wrap this thing up. But yeah, like I said, hopefully this video helps. I know I'm not the fastest through these whoops, but maybe I could be a help. Maybe you guys can too. These whoops are definitely tough to hit, a little rough to hit, not gonna lie. So with these set of whoops right here, I usually like to double this right here. I see a lot of people just send it over this jump right here. I used to be one of them, not gonna lie. But what I'll do is just come right here, take it easy over this jump, double, and then double over this. Make sure you're clutch boosting, both on back steps. Oh, I can't even talk. Pull back on both sticks. You're gonna wanna pull back on both sticks, just like how the other ones were. Okay, I'm getting too much speed off of that. Let me just straighten up here. I don't know why I'm going crooked. You just want to try to hold the both sticks back and not move them too much. Be consistent. Have a nice, good, steady flow. Let's say you mess up just like how I did. Still kind of hold back on both sticks and you'll still get through them. See how I'm just zooming through them now. Those whoops definitely feel pretty good when you hit them right as well. But other than that, I appreciate you guys staying tuned. We're about to go ahead and hit this tournament. Until next time, go to Glendale out. Peace.